What's up, y'all? It's your girl, I'm back with another video. And today, I want to rant to y'all because I went to work today. Now, for those of y'all who don't know, I do agency. And guess what? I'm sitting in my window like a granny. Got my window all the way up, except I'm not peeking like grannies do. I got my shades up, my window up. I'm just chilling, enjoying this breeze. It's really alhamdulillah. I got my own place again. And I'm just enjoying our spot. But yo, Pa, can you turn that down, boo-boo? Or is that M? Because I don't want to get copyright. Thank you. They watching. M got her phone and her iPad. Pa got his phone and Nintendo. Pa, how do you like the Three Musketeer bar? Is it okay? It's nasty. You eating it now? Oh, no. What's that? A Milky Way? Is it good? 1 out of 10. 5. 1. 10? Okay. I used to like it when I was little too. Y'all, I'm interacting with my babies. Y'all know how I do. What? I know. He probably didn't like the ice cream bar one. Pa, can you turn it down a little bit for me? Thank you, boo. So anyway, y'all, back to y'all. For those of y'all who don't know, I work agency. I've been agency for a long time now. Like, I haven't worked staff job since last July. So almost a year. And the money is right, y'all. I'm telling y'all, I used to work downtown in Center City through agency, y'all, for like a whole 8 months. And I stopped recently because he stopped his contract with them because they was trying to lowball him and he didn't like that. I think they was trying to offer $25 an hour and we was already making $35 an hour to CNAs. So he was like, no. But me, I felt like he could have bent a little bit just until, like, he could have signed the contract and still bargained with them a little bit to get the rates back higher. But instead of just us being out of that facility as a whole, because I love going there, y'all. And it was just comfortable for me. Like, really, 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 really comfortable. Any floor you work on, any unit you work on, it's cool, it's easy. I never had a floor like that. Like, I never had a unit like that, where a facility like that, where any unit I work on is sweet, it's cake. Even if you short staff, it's still sweet. Like, where they do that at? Nowhere. So, but that was like a rehab. Anyway, y'all, I'm with another agency now. I'm still with my current agency that I started with. However, I'm just waiting for him to put closer facilities again, pick up with closer facilities again, because I don't like I'm never driving an hour away. I don't care if the pay is $40 an hour, because I was going down Center City, which was a 15-minute drive for me, and Christmas we made $52 an hour. So, you know what I'm saying? 35, and then a lot of times I would make $40 an hour down at Center City. So, what? I'm not driving a whole hour for $40. No. So now my current facility I'm with, I'm not with a facility. My current agency I'm with, they staff me like 13 minutes from my house, and it's $30 an hour. And I'm like, I could do 30. The lowest I could do is 30. I could do 30. So it's been cool, y'all. But why the nursing, what should I call it? The nursing community is so catty. It's like, it's worse than high school. It's like, I don't even know what to classify it as. Like, why is the nurses, is the aides, like, I get along with most aides. Me and the nurses, y'all, I get along with most nurses too, but some of them, we really bump heads. Like, I'm really, really kind and sweet and nice. And I feel like people try to take that for a weakness. It's like, just because I'm kind doesn't mean that I can't get with you, or I'm afraid. I'm not afraid of anybody. I'm just nice because I like being a kind person. Like, I take pride in being that, you know. But don't play with me. So, why I'm at work today, and this aide who really work at the facility for real, y'all. Is it good, boo? Is it good? I know that's right. So, why one of the aides that really work at the facility, the girl at the front desk, she told me they only make $16 there. So you know she was mad we came in making 30. But you don't need to be mad. Just hop on the train, because there's enough money to go around. You could work agency too. Hop on the train. Don't make 16. I don't recommend. So I'm like, she was like, oh, Mr. Such and Such didn't get changed today. He need to be changed. And she seen it with attitude. I said, he didn't get changed yet because when I went in there, he was asleep. And not that that's any of your business. You're not a nurse. You're an aide. So why you even in his room anyway, checking to see if he changed or not? Right in y'all, and I did it because she said it so loud, talking to me, but said it really loud, I guess, in front of the nursing supervisor. But me and the nursing supervisor already know how I work. She know how I get down. She know, after me, my people gonna be A1 straight. She already know. I don't play like that. Child, she said I got right with her in front of her. The nursing supervisor was like, I know that's right. You know, because it's like I'm very, very nice and kind, but people be trying to play like, girl, mind your business. All right? And I don't even give people leeway to try to act like I'm not going to do. That's why I always do my job, because I don't like nobody trying to say nothing about me, to me. And forget if people were going to talk about it or not. God is always watching you. So you should always do your best by people, period. You know what I'm saying? Because it can always be you. Not only that, it's like, don't you want to be right with God? Like, come on. So, girl, I'm just like, mind your bit. Like, yeah. She just turned her head and walked the other way. Yeah. Stop playing with me. Mind the business that pay you. And it's not over here. I don't cut nobody checks. Mind your business. You always, and then what made it so bad is you always on the other side of the hallway with your residents, and you sitting up there worrying about my people, my patient. Mind your own business. Now she know. The whole rest of the shift, y'all, she wouldn't even look at me because she knew what it was. I went behind her desk, did my care, and she was right there, and she knew exactly what it was, because stop playing with me. And don't play with me again. I bet you now she know. But I'm trying to figure out, like, what's that about? Like, what's the whole thing? Why are y'all in the nursing community so jacked up? Like, for the most, I had a lot of bad encounters with nurses. Not this year, I haven't, but no, was it this year? Yep, it was like in January. I had the latest nurse out because she told me, I guess she was trying to, like, first of all, the whole unit said she had a nasty attitude. She was just being nasty to everybody. When she came off the elevator to work, she was like, I hate this job. I hate this place. I hate that they staff me down here on this floor. I hate this floor. So right off the bat, you know, she was in for some, you know, a bad day. She was setting herself up to have a bad day, whether she knew it or not. You know what I'm saying? But that's fine to have a bad day, but keep it to yourself. Because just because you're having a bad day, you're not about to make me have one. So she was like, she asked me to check a chart for her. So I'm thinking for a resident to see what kind of diet they was on. However, I've never done this. I'm a CNA. I'm not a nurse. You know what I'm saying? So granted, I'm thinking I got to look inside my documentation, go inside the computer under my own name and look inside there to see if I can see what kind of diet they was on. So I'm looking in the computer. I guess I'm taking long for her because I'm asking the other aides, even the older lady aides, like, where do you find a diet? They was like, we don't do that. That's the nurse job. I don't even know what it looked like. Everybody said it. Even the older people that was like my granny age that was in there working. They've been working for years. So I was like, okay, I'm going to just try to look anyway inside this chart. And she walks behind me. I guess you didn't feel like looking for it. I guess you ain't want to look for it. You ain't feel like it, huh? I said, who you talking to? She was like, no, I had asked you to look inside the chart to see what they died. I said, do your own job. I said, and don't talk to me like that. I said, because clearly you see me in here under a whole different department under somebody's name trying to see what kind of diet they're on. I said, and furthermore, that's not my job to do. That's your scope of practice. That's why you know where it's at, and I don't. Yo, why she never looked in the computer? Why she went in some charts that was behind me and looked inside that chart? Instead, I said, and next time be more specific, because obviously you see I'm inside my kiosk and I'm looking for it, but I don't see it. And she was like, okay, that was that. So I'm on the phone with dietary because I'm trying to order my resident something else, but not the resident she's talking about. So she was like, this number such and such. I said, I don't have that number. Oh, because number such and such, I called down there for number such and such. I said, dietary says you never called downstairs at all. I said, but I don't have that room. That's not the room I'm talking about. She was like, I know you. That's not the room you're talking about. You was giving me a headache. I said, who the fuck are you talking to? I said, what I can do is wait for you to get off and beat your motherfucking ass. And excuse me for cursing y'all, but when I think about it, it get me irritated all over again. She was like, oh. I said, yeah, stop playing with me. Y'all behind them nursing licenses or nursing degrees, whatever you want to call it, because she was just an LPN. And shout out to my LPNs who are great LPNs. But I'm just saying, like, come down off that high horse and chill, because no matter what title you have, you should always talk to people with respect and treat people with respect. Because at the end of the day, we work together. It doesn't matter if I'm a CNA and you're a nurse, or it doesn't matter. Because my thing is, when them DONs come down there and the nursing supervisor, you talk to them with like they God. And I'm not asking for you to talk to me like that, but what I'm asking for you is talk to me the way you want to be talked to. Talk to me with respect, because I'm not even asking you to. I'm telling you had to, unless you can't talk to me. I don't care if we work together or not. I don't play like that, because I don't disrespect nobody. I don't come in disrespecting people. It don't matter. It don't matter if I had a bad run-in with you. When I come to work with you the next time, I keep my professionalism up here. But that day she took me here because I'm just like, who the fuck you talking to? I could wait for you when you get off and beat your motherfucking ass. Yeah, because and excuse me for cursing y'all, because I don't play that. Like I do. I'm 29 years old. I don't play none of that. And granted, I never used to be confrontational in high school. I never was confrontational. But when I start having my kids, all that, I'll shut real quick. So, and I hate to even get like that, because I'm so nice. I enjoy being nice. I enjoy people being nice to me. I'm very respectful, and I enjoy receiving respect, period. And I'm not going to take nothing less. So I guess at that point she got scared. She called downstairs and told the DON on me, and supervisor. And first of all, the DON she told was the temporary DON. She wasn't even the real DON, y'all. I was cracking up. And after they was done with her, they didn't even ask her to take the job for real. They hired somebody else way from the outside. I was cracking up because that DON was DNR. She could not return to the facility no more, so she applied within so that she could come back. They all a mess down there. But anyway. So she over here paging me. I went down there when I was ready to get down there. And that was when I was done doing my care. I don't keep over here paging me. I come when I'm ready. So she was like, Ishra, this person was saying this, that, and the third, blah, 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 blah. I said, I don't care. I said, I did tell her that. I said, let me tell you something. I don't disrespect nobody. I disrespect people immediately after they disrespect me, not once but twice. The first time, I'm going to tell you, watch yourself. Okay? The first time, I'm definitely going to tell you, stop disrespecting me. And when you proceed to do it again, it's whatever you want it to be. It's actually whatever I'm going to make it to be after that. Because I have 2 kids. And if I didn't have no kids, I'm a grown woman. I don't play them kind of games. And I don't disrespect people, So she was like, okay. Once I said that, I think she thought that her title was going to make me say that I didn't say something that I did, or that I wasn't acting the way that I was, or that maybe she thought I was going to bow down. I don't bow down to nobody. When somebody disrespect me, it is a wrap. I don't bow down. I don't care what title you are. I don't bow down to nobody. Only God. That's it. It won't be a human being. I'll tell you that. So she was like, okay. Once she knew I wasn't going for it, I'm like, yeah, I'm seeing my business. That's what it is. Once she knew I wasn't going for it, y'all, she was just like, okay. Well, what I'm going to say is, I be trying to protect my license and stuff like that. I just DNR people. I said, you can DNR me if you want to, and not do the proper protocol, and not do a full investigation like you're supposed to. I said, you're going to have a problem with me next. Straight like that. Because I'm not dumb either. I'm very, very, very smart. You know what I'm saying? So that was really that or whatever. And then, hey, how are you? Is that for me? Thank you. I wasn't looking for nothing anyway. So I'm like, so that was the end of that. They DNR'd me. Weeks before this, they told me do not return. I had a DNR because I had gotten to with one of their coworkers, because their coworkers just spazzed on me one day. Like, what, she was like my mom age. She spazzed on me in front of the nurse, spazzed on the nurse, everybody. But they said she was having a bad day. Like, she was having a bad home life. Spazzed on me. We both got, I wrote a statement on her. She wrote a statement on me. The nurse wrote a statement on her. And the supervisor wrote a statement on her. Like, she was going off all day, but I told her too. I'll fuck you up when we get off at 3 o'clock. Straight up. I got on the, she got on the elevator. She tried to make it off at 3 o'clock. I stuck my foot inside the door and got inside the elevator door with her and steered her down. She put her head down. Wallah, he wouldn't even lie. So I'm on the phone with my mom. I'm telling my mom. My mom like, she miserable. Like, don't pay them people no mind. They mad because you make more money than them. Because she was regular staff. So she was only making, I think they paid their regular staff at that time $20 an hour. Now it went up to $23 an hour for regular permanent staff. But we was already making $40 at that time. So I was still past her. You feel what I'm saying? So even though I feel like $23 an hour for regular staff is good money. It's not $40 though. But it's still good money. That's how I feel. So they was like, oh, she going through a lot, you know, with her child, and she this and she that. But they was like, we don't care because she rude to everybody and she disrespectful. So the DON at the time, she forgot to let me come back after 3 weeks. No, she was letting me come back every day. Immediately. Like, I never was. She suspended that lady effective immediately because the nurses wrote a statement on her because she had cussed me out real bad in front of them, cussed them out. Like, she was going off that day. Yo, and when I think about it, I'm laughing. She don't even get me mad, but I had to tell her too, I'll fuck you up outside here. Yeah, I can wait for you. 3 o'clock. It's whatever. You know, people hide behind jobs. They try that stuff at work, but when it's off work, when it's time to get down, they don't want no problems. So she ended up suspending her for like 3 weeks and forgot she was off on suspension. Let her come back, and she was like, I'ma just have to DNR Ishra because I forgot to let the other lady come back. And the scheduler said, just do the right thing and let corporate know. You know, let the higher up people know that you forgot to bring her back. While Ishra was coming every day. I was coming every day to work, yo. Every day I was killing them. Overtime out the behind. So they ended up DNRing me. But then when I called my agency company or whatever, and I found this out from the scheduler because her and the scheduler was like that. And me and the scheduler cool. We don't have a relationship outside of work. However, she always put me on for whatever shifts I want. I was eating them up. She could rely on me. That's why she, you know, she cool with me. So she the one told me that personally, and I was just like, oh, okay. I wasn't even mad at the DON at the time because I'm just like, you know, she was in so much trouble as it was, y'all, with the job. She didn't want to tell them that she made a mistake because she was already knee deep in trouble with corporate. I'm talking about corporate came in there and walked her out the door, told her that we don't need you no more. They walked her out the door, fired her personally at like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I couldn't believe it, but they said she was a mess. Like, she was doing everything under the sun, but she was always kind to me, always nice to me. I never had a problem with her. So even after that, I didn't have a problem with her. I understood. I didn't understand it, but I understood what she was trying to cover her behind. But I still feel like always do the right thing, you know, because it came to bite her in the behind anyway. She got walked out in broad daylight in front of everybody. Corporate walked her out. People, child, was a mess. But anyway, but she was an RN and she got a good background, so she can get any job she wants. You know what I'm saying? But maybe this is a learning experience for her, and I hope it is. So they ended up letting me come right back because my agency, the man who on my agency called, like, looked like no, you know, that he straightened it out, and I came right back that next day. And everything was everything. And then when the lady got to come back, they told me, the regular staff, they said she walked in and quit. I was cracking up. They was like, she got a better job anyway, and she was saying how she was going to quit and all of that. And they was just saying like she was going through a lot and all that. But I didn't care because I just feel like it's still no reason to talk to people. I go through a lot every day, but I go to work. Work for me is, you know, it's therapeutic, to be honest. I'm making money. I got a peace of mind. I'm around people my age, you know, because I don't really have a social life outside of my children right now. Or I ain't had one for some time. Like, me and my sisters used to have sisters night all the time, but now we kind of busy, you know, so we all transitioning in our lives to bigger and better things right now. So we got tunnel vision right now. But it's nice to be around people my age. It's nice to interact and talk to different people and hear, you know, different stories, different people lives, the way they live, things they got going on, their grandkids, they new grandmoms, or, you know, they new moms, they young moms like me, like, you know, they go getters. Like, it's just nice. So work for me is therapeutic, it's an outlet, and it's a way for me to mingle, to be honest. So that was that. But I'm just trying to figure out, like, why is the nursing community so, it's so messed up now? I don't know why. I don't never remember it being like this back when I first started CNA in 2015. It was always cool. But now it's like most nurses only talk to nurses. They don't talk to the CNAs really. That hasn't been my experience lately though. Or normally all the nurses, they always talk to me about their personal lives or just have conversations and stuff like that. They don't act like they above and we beneath, but a lot of people do. That's nurses. I don't be getting it. What's up with y'all nurses? Get it together. Lead by example. That still doesn't discourage me though from being like in a medical field and a nursing field and stuff like that. So, but anyway, y'all, I just wanted to chit chat with y'all today. I hope y'all having a good day. It's so nice and beautiful in Philly. It's a real breezy day. I'm about to make some dinner soon, inshallah. I'm about to eat a little snacky snack. And y'all, I've been watching my figure. I'm going to tell you that I've been doing my daily walks. Well, walking like almost every day. Or if I work, I walk all the way. I walk like 20 minutes from the job to a store, and then from the store to the job. Sometimes 20-30 minutes I do a walk. But when I'm home, I do like a 45-minute walk around my neighborhood. Sometimes an hour walk. Y'all, I get it in because I'm trying to shed my pounds, and I'm losing weight too, y'all, because I was really big. I was just 129. I'm 120 something now. I'm not telling the number, but I got on the scale yesterday at work and it went down. And I'm happy because plus I just want to be heart healthy and fit and shape. But what's been up with y'all? My son wants y'all to follow his YouTube channel. I'm gonna revamp it and hook it up for him, and then I'm gonna put it on another video. But yeah, like, comment, share, and subscribe, y'all. Please comment so we can interact.